How's everyone doing today? Shankar PI here. Today, just like all the other days, we're going to look at the charts and see what is going on. Today's the end of the week, and we're actually going to break down a trade that I took on AUDUSD a couple hours ago, just so you guys can see how you can profit in the markets, whether you're in a bull or bear market, and just, understanding there's always opportunity in the market at all times. So without further ado, guys, let's dive right into the charts. Alright guys, so first we're going to look at this trade here, AUDUSD. So if you look here, we're in a downtrend right here on AUDUSD. Right now I'm on if we go on the 1 hour, you can see we're on a downtrend. We broke underneath this resistance here, and the price was coming down. We go on the 15-minute, we draw our fibs from point A to point B here, right here. And so what I was looking for was two areas of entry. You can see this zone was created right here, high probability zone that was created right here, but also we do have confluence right here with the 38.2 Fibonacci, as well as we have the moving average sloping down. So currently the price is bearish. That's what we're determining, and we're just looking to see, are we going to enter up here or are we going to enter over here at this zone, right? So what we did was we zoomed in. So we were looking on the 5 and the 1 minute, and right here on the 1 minute you can see we have an area of resistance and support. So the price was supported here and the price was resisted over here. And once we got this bearish engulfing candle right here, we entered our first trade and put our stop loss all the way up here above the zone. So we had a bunch of confluences on different time frames. On the 15-minute, we had this zone right here, high probability zone. On the 5-minute and the 1 minute, we have resistance here on the 1 minute. And if we look on the 5-minute, we have a lot of bearish candles in this area, as well as the overall trend is bearish, and moving averages on multiple time frames are also bearish, right? So we were looking for that, entered the trade when the 1 minute was bearish, but not only that, is we entered a second order. So I entered a second order actually right here when the price action broke below this support area. So when the price action broke below here, I entered the second order and we rolled the trade all the way down to here. We closed our first order. Right here. Oops. Yeah, so we closed our first order right here and then put our stops to break even. And then we closed our second order down here. So, scaling in with both of the trades, we were able to make 1% on this trade, which was great. So we were able to end the day today on a green note, able to pull some money out of the markets. So that was a great opportunity that we had, and you can see here, this line right here, actually, the reason why we have this line here is because if you look to the left, we have, a support area right here. The price was supported over here. So you can see we have a resistance as well as a support. Price is supported over here, right? So that's why we actually were monitoring this area, because there was a good chance that the price would actually just pull back and get supported and actually not continue down to this take profit area. So we were really mindful of that, looking for candles that were reversing. And once I saw this candle right here close with this bottom wick, so sellers are getting exhausted, and I saw this candle starting to break above, so we'll probably close a second order here. Once I saw this candle starting to break above, that's when we ended up closing the position and decided, hey, it looks like right now we have we're gonna be pushing up. And it was a good trade, and that was all I really needed for today. So we were able to capitalize on that. So let's look at the S&P 500, guys. Right now, too much hasn't really changed. Like I said, we just had this markup, consolidation, a markdown phase, so nothing crazy is happening. We're against the support area, so just waiting to see what happens. We have, if we want to put some minor supports and resistance, we have right here. Yeah, so we have right here some areas of support and resistance where the price, we'll probably see some fluctuation and tension in this area right here if we were going to head further down. So what we're really looking for the S&P 500 is to see if we get rejected. See if we have a move here, get rejected, and then head down, or if we just break above and then start heading up, right? So that's all we're kind of really looking for right now for the S&P 500. There's not too much else. Not too much has changed in the last day. We did have PPI and core PPI, so that came out, and the forecast, the previous was 0.1, forecast was 0.2, and we came in above it at 0.3 for the core PPI. And here, let's look at this chart here. So yeah, you can see we did come above it, and yeah, that's all the news that there was today. I'm more of a technical trader, look at fundamentals as a secondary. I believe that the news is lagging and the charts tell you what's actually going to be happening. So that's how we trade. That's how we actually look at everything and understand and make decisions in the charts. So with Bitcoin right now, it's looking fine, guys. I mean, we have this double topping underneath this resistance right here. So we have some exhaustion. We have exhaustion right here, right, with the wicks. So buyers are exhausted and are having a difficult time breaking over this support and resistance area. So we will be looking to see if the price comes back down here and what will happen. So just be careful, understanding that yes, we are getting closer to the halving, but at the same time, guys, if we look at Bitcoin over here, right before the halving, there was a massive sell-off. So you want to consider that, anything could happen. Our trajectory is bullish, but, anything could definitely happen. I don't see any crazy black swan events that are going to happen, but who knows, right? We just got news that there's another COVID variant that may be coming out. The markets could definitely crash and then we head exponentially higher, just like how we did 4 years ago. So, keep this in mind, guys, that anything can happen. S&P's looking good. The markets are looking good. We're looking for, still looking for breaking above this area to have a blue sky. And that's when I believe the markets as a whole will take off in the same fashion that they did about 2.5 years ago. We're going to have, probably more AI stocks and other newer industries coming into the fold and actually creating a crazy amount of momentum in the next bull run, right? So that's really it for today, guys. I really just want to go over the trade that we did today. Did a quick review of the S&P 500 and Bitcoin. The charts don't move that much on a day-to-day basis, so a lot of Bitcoin and the S&P, what we're going to be looking at technically, things don't change that much on a day-to-day, but over time I'm sure you can see that there has been a lot of movement in the charts. So just remember, the charts are telling you what's going on right now, and the news is kind of like a history. It's like what has happened, so always pay attention to the charts first with the market structure of the charts. Get good with your technical analysis, because the news is a lagging indicator, in my opinion. If you're hearing it on the news, chances are you're too late. We just had news that the recession is over, and we've been covering here or there may not be a recession. We've been covering on this channel for the pretty much the whole year that, you know, S&P has been having higher highs and higher lows, and we're looking for, you know, a price discovery soon in the next, you know, 200-300 days. And only now is the news reporting that we're not going to have a recession and the S&P is moving up. So keep these things in mind, guys, is that, you know, you're gonna win, you're gonna lose, you're gonna make money, you're gonna lose money, but ultimately, if you can actually come into the markets and be your own person and make your own decisions, in the long run it will pay off, and you will actually know what's going on and don't have to listen to anyone else for advice on what's going on. So without further ado, guys, please enjoy. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Soon we will be doing altcoin of the week, so if you have any altcoins that you want me to review, I will do that, but we will be starting altcoin of the week probably at the end of the month, beginning of next month. So stay tuned and stay up to date. Click the bell notification so you know what's going on. All right, take care.